Powered by Virginia. Radio.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's good, yo? We here, Roundtable Podcast, another Wednesday night, 10 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? We rocking tonight a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We have a little change of plans. Shout out London Black, but she couldn't make it tonight. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna reschedule her and get her back. You know what I'm saying? She had some difficulty, so you know what I'm saying. But last minute, real quick, my man was here with his partner. They was working on their show for tomorrow. You know what I mean? And I was just like, real quick, like, just come be on the show real quick, you know what I'm saying? And so, like a real dude, he was like, yeah, I'll come through for a minute, you know what I'm saying, to chill on the joint.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I appreciate that, but I'm going to let him introduce himself so y'all know, for those of you that know, and for those of you that know, you're about to find out.
Yeah. What's good, y'all? This Brooklyn Joker, yo. One half of Feed the Streets Radio. You heard me? Your DJ extraordinaire. What's good, though? How y'all doing?
That's a fact, yo. So, you know, y'all was in there cooking up a mean show.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like a mean show. You know, like, listen, tomorrow when y'all watch the show, yo, like, y'all gonna be like, yo.
Yeah, man. In my absence, because I won't be able to make the show tomorrow, I still felt like my presence needed to be there. So when I called Kev and told him what it was, he was like, yeah, we could just go in there early and put it together, you know what I mean? And I was like, yeah, that's good. We didn't know it was gonna be that good.
Yo, I was sitting in there with y'all just piecing it together.
I didn't even know it was gonna be that good, but between the music we selected and the news that's going on in hip hop right now, that show gonna be fire.
Listen,
it's a lot going on, and I'm talking about multiple cases of incidents happening daily. Kev gonna be busy.
Trust. No, that's a fact, yo. Like, listen, that show gonna be crazy tomorrow.
Yeah, he gonna be busy.
Y'all make sure y'all tune into that.
Yeah,
yo,
tomorrow
like
9 o'clock.
And all the songs that they playing, you know what I'm saying, is dope.
Yeah.
It's dope. I'm
the
not gonna tell
family
you
is
who's
big
on
over here, so you know, Powered by Virginia, we stick together. So you know, when we put our heads together, we form like Voltron around here. And that's just, you know, that's not just a saying. That's for real.
Trust. No, that's definitely the truth, yo. You know what I'm saying? Because we go off each other's vibes, and when you in here, you got that good vibe. So, you know what I'm saying? This is a powerhouse.
Yeah.
This is, you know what I'm saying, where you come, if you come with that bad energy, you're going to get this good energy.
Yeah,
you're going to be different.
It's going to be totally different.
I done seen niggas break down in here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas on my show before break down, crying and shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to tell what they got to tell. But it's real like that, you know what I'm saying? So
having an avenue of expression we don't have a lot as young black men growing up in society. So I guess, you know, once it starts, it's almost like pour out, and that's when you can't control it.
You gotta get all it out. You get it all out.
You'll start with a few small things, and then the next thing you know, you letting it all out, yo.
Yeah, get that bad energy out, yo. You know what I'm saying? Get that bad energy out.
Yeah, get it out to remind yourself that, you know, that's where it need to be, out there, not in you. You know what I mean? It need to be out there in the atmosphere where it happened at. You know what I mean? You need to be brewing and stirring up positive energy and positive vibes. Yes, we do know how hard it is to be who we are. Everybody at this point is fully aware. We don't need no re-educating. We don't need re-educating. We need action. You got half of us that's crying out for some money as they action, but what about the other half that's just crying out for us to participate in growth and becoming a better you? That's where it started at. When you work on you, you participate and contribute to the better us. And that's just the rule.
True.
Follow the rule.
No, definitely, yo.
I'm trying to do my part. I know you are. You wouldn't have this show if you wasn't, my brother.
No, that's a fact, yo. That's why I do the show, yo. You know what I'm saying? To like do a little bit more on my part to give the newer artists, unsigned artists, a place to come. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they come up here, be their first interview ever. You know what I mean? So that's always dope when you got the first interview from somebody that's coming up.
Yeah, suppose they was nervous and they passed up on other interviews like this, and they decided this was gonna be their first one. And then they be like, "Hey, man,
that's because they hear from other people.
That bad?
They hear from other people that have been on here, like, yo, you go up there, you know what I'm saying? You got some tequila, you got some weed, you gonna chill, you just gonna vibe and talk.
Yeah, just talk.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what they, you know what I'm saying? They come up here, they get a couple of shots, and they be loose, and then they be ready to go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's specific. It's round table talk. So you come up here, sit at the table, and talk. Let it go.
That's a fact, yo. Like, sometimes they be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I was talking so much." I'm like, "Nah, that's what you're supposed to do." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the show, when you on the show is about you. So niggas want to hear about you. They don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm just supposed to ask a couple questions and just let you go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when it's like that, they be like, "Oh yeah," you know what I'm saying? Like, this is dope. You know what I mean?
This why I made it home, because I started feeling like it was helping people. You know what I mean? People was the feedback from people saying, "Hey man, I like what y'all doing."
Drugs, I just see the shit.
I said, man, I love what I'm doing before I started doing it. That's why I jumped on it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was like, man, this is what I do.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I just see it in the views, yo. You know what I'm saying? I get 300-400 views on the joint. Sometimes I get like 1,200, 1,500. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I know people watching. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, same here.
Even
if they don't tune in live right away,
I watch the views grow over time.
over the time.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Over time, once people catch on. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's dope, and it just lets me know that the part that I'm playing is the right part.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So we definitely get into that. So let's chop it up with you real quick. You know what I'm saying? I know you have for Feed the Streets Radio. You know what I'm saying? And how long you and my man Big Kev, you know what I'm saying, been doing the Feed the Streets Radio?
The Feed the Streets Radio is we 2 years already established. We working on the 3rd year now.
Hey, turn the volume up a little bit.
Okay. And the first day he came to me and asked to do it, in my mind, I didn't even have us doing it for a year. Because I didn't know what to expect. So when he first initiated to me, I was down and all on board, even if it was for a week or two. But we on our 3rd year now, and we got an established pattern on how we put the show together and do things, and it's all based off of the contributions from the artists and the feedback from the artists and the listeners. Everything we do is based off of them, off of feedback, period. So if we make it from this 3rd year to 13 years or 30 years or whatever the case may be, it'll be off of that. It'll be straight off of the love of the people that watch us and contribute.
No, that's definitely a fact. You know what I'm saying? And y'all have gotten to the point, you know what I'm saying, y'all get a lot of submissions from a lot of artists, like not just local artists, but like, you know what I'm saying, artists in other cities and states.
Yeah.
You know, so that's dope in itself, you know what I'm saying, that it's reaching far enough out that these artists are sending their joints in so they can get played on y'all show.
We encourage that, because we don't want to be looked at as just a local, artist base. We of course we love our locals, we're gonna support them always. But we don't want outsiders to think that's all we doing. We're gonna play y'all just as much as we play our locals. We love the music, period.
That's a fact. If the music is dope,
we ain't got nothing to do with no personal issues with anybody. We don't let none of this be personal. It's all about your music. If your music good, we playing it.
No, that's a fact. Like I said, while y'all was putting the show together, I was sitting there, and it was so many dope songs, yo. You know what I'm saying? So many different.
You know what I liked about it the most, though? It was only 10 songs, and it was different. Everything was different.
Like all the songs was different. They all had a different vibe. They wasn't all the same type of song.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Which is dope. You know what I'm saying?
It's hard to get that nowadays, to have
which is when
that
I'm looking
much
for
uniqueness
artists
together. You know what I mean? In one small little package.
Yeah, when I'm looking for artists to come on my show, like I'm really picking and choosing which ones I want to come on based on how different they are from everything else that I'm hearing inside the spot.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out Lady A too, House of Bertha in Portsmouth. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll be there tonight.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So it's you know, it's dope. You know what I'm saying? It's dope when it reaches out like that, because you always feel like, you know what I'm saying, you know, you're doing something right. You know what I'm saying?
And think about it.
People really rocking.
When you think about it, we needed this for years now. Like,
yeah, because I think like if something like this would have existed back then in the 90s, when niggas was trying to, you know what I'm saying, get shit popping, and shit was really,
and I
really
see a
extra
lot of cities
competitive
is
and
doing
isolated.
it now, but just imagine if we was all doing this 20 or 30 years ago.
Yeah, if they had something like this back
now.
then, mid 90s, you know what I'm saying, early 2000s, they had a network like this, it would have been crazy.
We're not even, I don't even think we 10 years in yet. I don't think we 10 years in yet, because Soulja Boy started the new generation of getting online.
That was like 07, something like that.
So
no, like 04.
When he started.
Yeah.
So that took off from what? YouTube, right?
Yeah.
We had YouTube first. So now we got the Instagram, the TikTok, and the Facebook stepping their game up to try to catch up to the YouTube.
Yeah.
And it's working, because we seeing people get found on all
Instagram,
of them platforms.
Yo, songs be getting heard. Yo, niggas be making dances to their shit.
And it's working, shit. But we really only a hot 10 years at that being big. You know what I mean? If it was 25, 30 years, it would be gigantic. It would be crazy right now.
I just be thinking, like, if all this stuff that's out now was out back then,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Like,
how many more niggas would have got on?
We had way more talent to me back then.
Yeah.
Because the stuff that's being exposed now is just being exposed. It's not all talent. So imagine if we had these cameras and stuff around when the kids was performing and showing you themselves early, the Michael Jacksons of the world and all of that. You know, Michael was fortunate to have rich people watching him when he was a kid.
That's
so,
a fact.
You know what I mean? Them recording him and putting him out there to express himself was easy for him. It came natural for him. He's like, oh, y'all want to see me? Mm-hmm. Watch this. That's the same we did when our moms or our pops would be like, hey, come here, show them that
video camera, yo,
show them that dance
doing
move.
This type of shit. You know what I'm saying? In the living room,
we had that on VHS, but we didn't have a YouTube or Instagram or TikTok to take that VHS and go ahead and show everybody, like, look what this little one just did.
Listen, yo, always a house full of people. They want you to do some goofy shit that you showed them in private. I want you to show it to 40
I'm gonna tell you, breakdancing. That was always my forte. I was getting called in the living room to break dance and pop lock all the time. Kid. That was the thing, yo. I did 4 years in the Bronx. I'm a Brooklyn kid, but them 4 years in the Bronx changed.
Breakdance game was mean.
It put a twist to my Brooklynism, so to say. I came because I moved back to Brooklyn after that. I moved to the Bronx in '84, then moved back to Brooklyn in '88. If you know anything about those times, that is prime crack time in the black community.
Trust.
So I learned the game on both sides, on the Brooklyn side, and I'm gonna tell you right now, they did it totally different. They did it different. One side had it mastered better than the other already. In '84, the Bronx already had it mastered, and by '88, Brooklyn got on board. And I was like, yo, this is crazy for us that's running, because we was running the streets hard. Anybody that tell you they grew up in the 80s and the 90s was outside, for real. Now that's a big deal, but for us that wasn't nothing. You couldn't be inside all day.
Right, you had to go outside.
You had to go outside.
You know what I'm saying? You had to go outside. So
social media It was social media outside in the park.
Right.
It wasn't no online. It was go get online at that free lunch. Go get online at that church, or go get online somewhere. You getting out this house. So adventurous was our number one thing.
Yeah.
And physically, our kids started looking different than we did when we was kids. And I noticed that when my child was about 8, 9 years old. He was a little chunky, and I was like, teasing him a little bit, like, boy, when I was your age, boy, I was outside. You put that game down, baby. I did video game, but we only got an hour, 2 hours a day. That was maybe after you finished your homework and before bed. You had to do your homework quick enough to get that. and sometimes you didn't care because the friends that you really care about is outside.
Right.
So put that game down. That game wasn't nothing. I don't know why the game's so important now.
Nah, listen, yo. So look, I'm gonna admit something, yo. So like, I got a PlayStation 5, right?
Me too.
And like, I be on that shit like
all the time.
A lot, yo.
It's
and you
different
know,
now,
because you could communicate. Like all your friends could play at the same time, yo. Like you don't gotta leave the crib. You just throw the headset on, and y'all niggas link up.
They tease grown men that play the game. You know what I mean? And that's not fair. Because
it's not, yo. Because
in all actuality,
was invented, yo.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Well,
we didn't really get to play back then because we had to be responsible. So it was like we was deprived of all of those playing years, even though we had the system. So now, as adults, guess what we do? We play when we want to.
And now the games is dope.
And can't nobody stop you.
Nothing.
But guess what? You took care of your responsibilities. And the young folks don't understand that that's what you're supposed to do first before you earn your game time. You have to take care of your responsibility first.
No,
they wake up, make a bowl of cereal, turn on the game.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, you ain't did nothing. You ain't cleaned your room, make your bed. You didn't even brush your teeth, sir. I'm going to need you to go ahead and start all over.
Hit the reset button, yo. Get back
like you hit on that game.
Out, yo.
You just did that in real life.
Take another shower, my nigga, and get your shit together.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
I didn't play that with my kids. I'm sorry, I didn't. And no, we're not gonna do this. I know the future is this, but we're not gonna let the future overpower what we know is right and what we know is wrong.
Nah, that's a fact, yo. That's a fact. But yeah, I don't know why. So like on the online joint, yo, like some of these kids got these mouths that are just ridiculous. Yo. I'd be like, yo, chill, yo. Like, why are you saying all that? Like for no reason.
I tell them right away when they disrespectful. I'd be like, oh, your mommy must not be home.
Nah, sometimes they be home, yo.
It hurt their feelings sometimes because it don't be. It's the ones that where the parents work so much to take care of them.
Yeah,
I know that. That's why they being extra.
Oh, you better answer that, yo. Don't send that shit to the John. Don't send that shit to the John, yo.
Hello.
Yo.
I don't hear nothing. It's cool. I'm gonna call you back, okay? Okay.
She eating, yo. She
Yes,
probably didn't know she called you, yo.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Trust, nah, but damn,
nah, but seriously, we was talking about the kids and
their
behaviors,
they mouths, yo. Like they really
on
be on it, yo. Sometimes their parents catch them, yo. I be hearing on the set. Like, what are you saying? He's like, oh, mom. He go dark. He turned his mic off. He about to get this talking to, yo. Like,
the first thing they say to me is, oh, you old man, you on the game, da 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 da. And I'd be like, yeah, that's cool.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm on the game, but guess what? I took care of my responsibilities for the day. You probably been on all day.
That's what, yo.
I'm just getting on.
You're like 11, chill, my nigga. Like,
I'm just getting on. Man, I goes in. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm so disrespectful back.
Trust, no. Sometimes that shit is fun, yo.
They be disrespectful. I'm so disrespectful back. They be like, oh, you a drug dealer, you black drug dealer. Whoa.
Yo, they niggas really be talking like that. Don't they just be saying shit?
What you mean, bro? Like every black person on the game is a drug dealer, bro? You crazy.
Man, listen, yo.
I say, first of all, you would want to be me.
Trust.
I actually understand the difference between a W-2 form and a 1099. Do you? They be like, who cares? I be like, see,
those days be trash, yo. It'd be the white boys, yo. The white boys,
they the
trash
worst.
Mouths, yo.
Because they swear that they're gonna say the N-word and that's gonna make you lose it. Yeah, I'm upset that you said it and thought that it was gonna change everything, but all I'm gonna do is put you in perspective now.
Trash, yo. They be like that on Call of Duty too. Like, shout out to all the Call of Duty players, yo. Like, I never played Call of Duty until this new shit came out. And so I downloaded it, and me and my cousin got on it, and I was like, yo, once I figured it out, I was like, yo, this shit like that, yo. Like, I'm ready on motherfucking Call of Duty now.
I've dumbed down my video game experience into just Call of Duty and NBA 2K. It used to be,
that's like Call of Duty.
It used to be Madden,
NBA
2K,
and Madden.
Call of Duty, boxing, and racing. I used to do the boxing games and the racing games.
Yeah.
And now it's just 2K, Call of Duty. That's it. If I get time.
No, that's a fact. Look, we're gonna play this first song real quick.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Get into the music.
We're gonna get into that joint real quick. It don't matter, yo. Throw
Radio, TV, and even the press. What's the reason for the season when you seeing me dressed? The heart grows fond when the dick ain't there. But knowing me, I'm just a pawn for kicks and snares. No other way to equate the love but hit the road. Maybe on another day, I'll grip the globe. Put the brakes on the bleeding and shit. Not needing your lip. The fever got me fiending for chips. I got a dip and catch a red-eye flight. Get distracted, stay detached like a Jedi Knight. Connect the missing pieces of depression. You're with them stressing from niggas on lock and state correction. But now I'm in your town, you got the bomb, bring it through. Passing L's around, rolling trom and bamboos. A quarter was an order for one writer. Supporter of the slaughter of bum biters. Nigga, there's none tighter. The means and the ends are the same, except for the dream also seems like it changed. The day comes, the day goes. You may run, I suppose. Bail or the funds get to having their say. Drop what you're doing and get away. The hell when you're older won't even parlay. Stop what you're doing and get away. Notice the nozzle on my Nina. Savage and arousal like a pack of hyena. Actual facts for a dreamer in menace. Accountable stacks from Argentina to Venice. St. Nicholas, the way I shoot the gift over sound waves is ridiculous when getting cake a fifth of the town pays. Gourmet burgers, fish and steak tips. A whore may learn to switch and shake hips. The pits, but I'm committed to earn. Whether in locks or perms, I got a box to burn. The nod to the god of the neck jerk. Papa need brand new shoes and a sweatshirt. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm rugged like Timberland. It's a stick up, so give up all of those dividends. Severely sycophant with synonym, you know me. Clearly the benefit from Benjamins and Adobe. The means and the ends are the same, except for the dream also seems like it changed. The day comes, the day goes. You may run, I suppose. Bail or the funds get to having their stay. Drop what you're doing and get away. The hell when you're older won't even parlay. Stop what you're doing and get away. Break down the breaking at H for sound reasoning. Shake down the click and you get a pound of seasoning. Crack, it made its way in the 80s. Bass said bras, they drove a nigga's Mercedes. Malpractice, malignant, post up and serving. Drenched in the cut, toasted up in a Suburban. A phone chirps, his own perk. Made him so annoyed from those boys he had to murk. Bounce back, man on rubber. You think it's an act, and Juan Glover. We ain't even in the same vein of heroin. Dana dished off dimes of diesel in Maryland. It's Farragut, you can lay face down in the puddle. The killing was sweet with grace now and so subtle. Surely, if it's about entertainment, my initial appearance before judges and arraignment when the means and the ends are the same, except for the dream also seems like it changed. The day comes, the day goes. You may run, I suppose. Mail or the funds get to having their stay. Drop what you're doing and get away. The hell when you're what you doing and get away. Get away.
You back on, bro?
Yeah. That was my man. Oh snap!
Every
I
cell
gotta check
phone
that out.
has a compass on it. So if you're ever in an emergency, you go open compass, and then once you open it, you could share your coordinates.
Okay.
Yeah, you can go open compass, and then go share my coordinates.
I don't want to share my coordinates.
I'm saying in emergency. If I'm in an emergency, you just say all that
you
water.
In emergency.
You just say all that water, bro.
I ain't even thinking about pulling out my phone.
I am
going down, baby. I'm trying to figure out a way.
This is. I wasn't gonna fly until I studied all about flying.
Yeah, but you gotta think though.
The Kobe.
You think they gonna find that once that plane hit that water?
When Kobe crashed in the helicopter, I started learning the difference between a helicopter and an airplane.
I would never find a helicopter. I was in a helicopter one time.
That's exactly. The helicopter is worse, because once the propellers go,
if I was a rich nigga, I might ride a helicopter once.
But airplane, the engines can go out on the airplane and it can still land.
Yeah. If it's as long as it's not water, it
can land on water. The planes is made to land on water.
Listen, yo, I don't want my plane.
They got everything in there is a flotation device.
I don't want my plane to land nowhere but the runway.
I'm just telling you, worst case scenario, my brother. The plane, as long as it doesn't get shot out the sky, can still land. In worst case scenario.
That's why I don't want to fly overseas, yo. They be shooting planes down overseas.
I can't. Hey, look.
Chill.
I can't explain to you how to land a plane that's been shot down, but I can tell you how to land a plane that the power went out. The engines done shut down. You know,
as long as the landing gear
can still
down,
they can still.
As long as the landing gear can come down,
they got enough battery to move the flaps to get this junk down. That's what happened when the old boy landed in the Hudson River.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The birds went through the engine, shut the engines down.
That
shit enough battery power to just. They told him to go to a runway in Jersey.
He won't go make it,
like,
yo.
Bro, we ain't gonna make that jump.
That nigga put that shit down in the water, yo,
and saved everybody. And guess
even
what?
That shit was crazy.
You in trouble.
Yeah.
They told him he was in trouble, bro.
Yeah.
He didn't follow FAA security protocol.
I mean, they would have rather crash the plane with all the people than drop it into the water. You know?
And show that it's a way to survive.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he showed them that it's a way to do it and survive if it happens. And they rather be
they rather be the other way.
Yeah, they rather just be the crash, then they could just pay the people's families off and forget
and
about it.
Get the write off on the property.
You know what I'm saying? But when it's something that
I know
happens,
what they was thinking. Now we got to pay for this plane.
Whatever, yo. Well, trust. No, that was a song by my man Jimmy the Grunt. Shout out my man Jimmy. He's back in California now. You know what I'm saying? That's the track he did. You know what I mean? Getaway. That shit is dope. So I was playing that joint tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the dog.
You know what I mean? So
send that music, man.
Look, yeah, look, we in here chilling, yo. You know what I'm saying? We just chopping it up a little bit. Nothing too serious.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out Tanika Barnes. She's handling Lyle's job tonight.
Yeah, my sister.
You know what I'm saying?
In the building.
You know what I'm saying? Lyle.
Get up anyway, come grab one of these L's. Blessings, bro. Appreciate you. This coke on stank. Yeah,
what?
Straight down here.
John.
I don't see nothing.
Nah, trust, yo. You know what I'm saying? She handling things tonight. She doing a great job. And we just here chopping it up. Me and Brooklyn Joker, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's watching. Shout out to everybody that's commenting. Everybody that's tapping in, you know what I'm saying? We doing all right tonight. The number's up there if you want to call in and say something. You know what I'm saying? Holler at us. If you're an artist and you want to call in and, you know what I'm saying, give some shout-outs, call in, get some shout-outs, yo. Like, we here. You know what I'm saying? If you performing tonight at Lady A's, you know what I'm saying, I'll be there after this. So we gonna really, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna check it out. You know, so outside of Feed the Streets Radio, you know what I'm saying, what else does Brooklyn Joker have going
on? Currently a painter. I have my own business, you know, Carter and Jones Painting. If you don't know. And that's what I mostly focus on when I ain't doing my DJing thing, you know what I mean? I focus on my business. And if I get a break from that, DJing, I got another hobby. I like cutting hair too. I got clippers and stuff. I'm a barber too. but I retired a little bit. I don't like, I don't, because when you tell people you cut hair,
they always want you to cut
it'll go from 2 or 3 people to 10, 15, 20 people, and I'm not back into cutting hair again. So when you into cutting hair, that that means you're trying to build up your clientele, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's what they think when they hear, "Oh, you cut hair?" No, just because I cut, I'm retired.
Try.
I don't even have the time to sit in the barbershop and cut hair all day. That's the crazy thing. I'm doing so much different stuff. I can't do it. They call me a handyman. I handle anything now. The painting is the main base of the business, but it's actually home improvement. So anything in home improvement is what I be doing. Floors, doors, walls. It don't matter. Ceilings.
No, that's what's up, yo. That's a good business to have, yo.
Practically everything except no plumbing and no electrician, because you need license for that. I got a license for what I do, but not for that.
I got a dude that's electrician. You know what I'm saying? He be doing his thing too. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that do their
own thing. If you have your own business, you know that there's levels to this. You know what I mean? You can have a Class C, Class B, or Class A. No matter what level you at, shout out to you. But we all supposed to be trying to move up. You know what I mean? So trying to get to that next level.
That's right, yo. Look, don't worry if it ain't going right for you right now with the business.
It be like that for years.
All these shit start off slow, yo, and all these Jones take years to get to a place where.
Take it from me.
You know, listen, I'm trying to tell you, yo, like, listen.
I started my own business in 2012. Yep, 2012 I started my own business. And I'm big on business because I don't like filling out W-2 forms. W-2 forms is good if you don't have nothing going for you because, it be the blank. But it's also a contract. When you fill out the W-2 form, you telling this person that you're going to be there every time you're supposed to be there on time. And time, ain't no such thing as free time. Time is money. So if you dedicate all of your time to that one salary, if an opportunity for another salary approaches, you can't oblige it because it might be momentary. It might not be long-term like that W-2 form is. The W-2 form longevity sometimes outweigh the possibility. And people be scared to take a chance on the possibility. They be like, nah, that's just a quick couple $100. I'm not doing that. It'd be hard. It'd be real hard. I know.
No, it's hard.
But
it's hard to turn down bread, but then that's why there's always niggas that's available. You know what I'm saying? There's always niggas that's available, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I learned that.
He
money
didn't
talk.
He didn't want to do it for that much.
What's the saying? Money talk, bullshit walks. That shit is so true.
And he's like, oh, he didn't want to do it for that much?
I could walk up to a job where people are working at and tell them, hey, I'll give y'all $50 to come help me do this. It's only going to take an hour. And they will walk off of that job. Because that job only paid them $10 an hour. And they be there all day long. And they don't even get $50 after taxes.
It's true.
So you mean to tell me you about to give me in 1 hour what I make all day right here? Oh, yeah. What you need help with, sir? Yeah, help me pick this floor up real quick. I'll hire somebody in a minute. I ain't gonna lie.
And they'll do that shit quick, too.
Yes, they will. I learned the game a long time ago. Money talk, bullshit walk. You don't have to have work. My business is not stable to where it's every single day yet. That's class B. That's the next level. So when I get to that level, that's when you actually putting people to work, and you ain't even got to
You ain't even working.
You ain't even going.
Checking on the sites.
Making sure they doing
Make sure the shit good, and you dip out.
That's the next level I'm trying to get to.
You
but
gotta
I can't
hire a foreman.
It's so much under that you have to have in place.
Yeah.
I would say, to be honest, 150 things have to be in place where you can go to the next level. In all honesty. And you got to check all 150.
Yeah.
They all got to have a green check. And then you can say, okay, now, there's one check that's hard to get by. And that's who you going to hire. when you go to the next level, because you need people that's going to take your business as important as you take your business.
Yeah, that's true.
Whew, that's the hardest thing in America to get, bro.
That's why I'm still a one man. I'm still a one man show with my Roundtable Production show, because I feel like I can't trust anybody to put in as much as I'm putting in.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to do everything, and I need people in certain positions that could do some of this stuff and take it away from me, so that I could focus on what I need to focus on. Right? You know what I'm saying? Which is getting things set up to get to that next level. If I could get the people in place to help me, you know what I'm saying? But I just feel like they're not going to put their all into it. I'm like, you know what? I'm not even going to ask them, because I don't even want it to start nothing that becomes something. So I'm not even going to ask them. You know what I'm saying? But
I realized that the term buy-in, we've been mistaking that term the wrong way. Yeah. When we think buy-in as a metaphor, we think we got to convince them. Nah, we actually need them to put in money and effort too. So that's how you get them to contribute. You get them to buy in. Because if I already put my money up, but if you put your money up, you have no choice but to treat it like I'm treating it, because now your money in.
Trust.
So when we say we got to get them to buy in, we don't just got to convince them on the future of the project. We got to show them, hey, you got to put something in. Because if you put something in, I know I could trust you to do what I'm doing, because yours is in here just like mine is in here.
That's true.
So I think that's the only way we're going to get what we really looking for, bro, is to get somebody to actually buy in financially or put the work in, you know what I
mean? Yeah, and even that's hard, yo. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because then you ask niggas to put in money, and niggas sometimes they don't want to put in no bread, yo. They like, now I'm trying to get bread. Now you're asking for bread, you know what I'm saying? Like,
everybody trying to make some bread. Everybody trying to put in no bread.
Yeah.
Well, guess what?
If you put in this bread,
it take money to make money.
If you
I
put
don't
in
care
this bread,
where you at in the world,
we could get this money.
If I dropped you off there with $0, you probably have $0 when I get back. But if I drop you off with 100,000, you most likely could make something happen. You can make what they call it something shake.
Yep.
So when I come back, you might not be broke. You might not have 100,000, but you got something going that in the future that 100,000 won't be nothing. That's what you're supposed to be on. Money make money. I don't care what level of it is. Invest it. Invest it. Flip it. Turn it around. Bring it back. All the terms, all the terms for it. But either way, you need it to get it. There's no way you're getting zero. If you started from zero today, guess what? You still have to borrow from somebody else to make it the rest of the week. Which means that took money.
Yeah, yo, you know what I'm saying?
So you need money to make money in every aspect.
You definitely do, yo. You definitely do, because, listen, you put in a lot of bread trying to do your own thing. And even when it's not working, you still going through it. You still putting more bread in just to keep it afloat, because you know someday that shit gonna be popping the way you want it to pop. You know what I'm saying? Man. So that's why I never understood. Like, if people don't see that you're doing that, you know what I'm saying, that you're not making any money, but you're still pumping money into it to make it work, why wouldn't you be like, okay, here's 500, you know what I'm saying? Here's 1,000 to go into that, because I see you putting everything you have into this. It, yeah. You know what I'm saying? That if you had a little extra money to get ahead, you could really, you know what I'm saying, make the shit go. You know what I mean?
But this is why we do it, though, because we know that the people who actually have the money to help us didn't see it yet. The people that got the money to help us go where we need to go haven't seen the work effort yet. And when they do, they will invest, because they want to keep making money too.
That's a fact.
So if it didn't pop off yet, it's because you haven't bumped into the right person. That's all it is.
That's the truth.
That's all it is. You ain't bumped into the right person. And when you do, they will let you know who they are. You be like, what? You want to what? Yeah, man, I like what you're doing. You know, what you need. Oh, boy. That'd be that day. I think break down.
Look, this is what I need, yo. I done broke it all the way down.
I've been there as a producer once. You know, I was producer back in the day, and I had this group called 50/50, and I didn't know how to get to the next level in music. And they uncle just so happened to be, shout out to Clarence Williams, my dog, my first manager and only manager I ever had. He's the brother of David Williams, which is Michael Jackson's lead guitar player. So he knew the game inside and out.
Right.
He told me, he said, the first thing you do is fill out your publishing. You go to ASCAP and get your name cleared.
Yeah.
So that the first thing I did was got Brooklyn Joker cleared as my name. Can't nobody use it. Can't nobody do nothing else with it. And so in that order. So once I started that, then he started talking to me about how you get your show money and you invest your show money, because as an artist, you don't get a first check for the first 2 years. A lot of people don't know that, but when you become an artist and a record label signs you, the point of the advance is because you won't be making no money until we make some off of you.
Trust.
It's going to take 2 years for that check to come in. And a lot of people ain't know that. So I shout out them for helping me with all of that. And knowing when you trying to learn something, don't be scared to listen to somebody that's already there.
No, that's a fact too.
Because that we call that ignorance, knucklehead. You know, some of us be ignorant and knuckleheads because, you know, older person don't got nothing. You think you won't see him in no fancy car, so he can't tell you how to get a fancy car. Well, he could tell you how to avoid the mistakes he made, though.
Trust.
So listen,
he can tell you how not to fuck up.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying?
You know
so listen, take the knowledge and cipher it the way you need to, but don't be scared to take the knowledge. Listen, old heads know what they talking about, even if they don't show what they know.
You just gotta step out there, yo. Step out there, yo. And once you step out there, you just keep going, yo. Because if you really want it, you're gonna continue to go for it anyway.
You're not never supposed to give up. I found that out. No matter how old you are, you don't supposed to give up. Some people got found late, and we've known them for 20 years now, but they didn't get found till they was 40.
Yeah.
So, especially if you're under 40, what you doing?
That's a fact.
Yeah, you shouldn't be chilling. You're supposed to be doing something.
Always, you know what I'm saying? You're supposed to have something going on. You know what I mean? So,
technology, man. Shout out to all of my young folks that's into technology, man. That's a big deal. Very big deal.
That's a fact, yo. That's why I like my son. He went to school for cybersecurity, so that's what he do. And
Dang.
He listen, that nigga chilling, yo.
Boy, when he get to the top of that,
boy, he about to start his own.
They bust you checks that you can't believe.
He about to start his own like security firm. He just got an LLC and shit. He about to start his own like security job.
Do you know? You know when you get high in your own trades like that, you have what we call government and commercial work, which is you can work both at the same time. A lot of people.
Yeah, because you get contracts. And
a lot of people don't know that you could be contracted at a government job.
That's like.
And while you working for them, do subcontract for other private companies.
Yeah.
That's bread on top of bread on top of bread.
Yeah, no.
I seen the smallest people do it, like security guards. I know a lot of security guards out here that be security for this club and that club. And they don't make a lot, but if you add up 5, 6 clubs a week, 7 clubs a week, that's a lot of bread.
A lot, yo. Like, listen.
So you got definitely money. They got their regular paycheck, and then they got all these clubs, little monies they making on the side. There's
definitely money in the government, John, yo. You know what I'm saying?
And not turning down no money. There's money in not turning down money because you got a job.
Yeah, they get some decent bread, yo. You know what I'm saying?
When your job not paying you enough, take the information they teaching you and try to apply it somewhere else where they will pay you for it.
That's a fact.
It's called doubling up.
Yep. So look, we're gonna get into this last song, you know what I'm saying? Then we're gonna give a couple of shout outs, let people know where they can find you. We're gonna get out of here.
Okay.
Kim got glued, the trim got sued. The green of the stem of the gym make the Tim line lewd. Exude with extreme caution when the L is lit. The mood is obscene with exhaustion when puffin' mint. Pink champagne and lavender Jones. You need to think campaign in the traveler's cone. It was the lick I gave the paper to ensure the seal tight. Bust me a brick of the vapor until contour white. Word to Rigoni, I'm having double dreams. Brook with Stony, we had the bubble beams. Been chiefing through Laguna Bush. Wet when sleeping, we call it tuna kush. Crystal coma bathing melanade when poured. Pistol chroma slate the Medicaid in school. Sour Jack will give you a power smack. In an hour flat, the flower format had the towers black. From a quarter pound, shave it down to a gram. Celebrate the reparations, roll the L with your man. Do it right, maybe do it to death. Your crew at night inhale grandpa's breath. Blow a log of that rainbow chip. Caught in the fog, this ain't the same old shit. It takes X amount of dollars to get right. Caught in the haze, now sit tight.
Yo, the plates got shit, the plates got moved. So many flavors in the box to make a grown man drool. Inhale the smoke from a powerful blunt. Sometimes it's packed with sour, other times it's the runts. Yeah, 1,000 grams in the trunk of the whip. We got it to flip when it comes to the chronic. We Brooker Stoney, me and Jimmy used to pitch at the park. Hit the alleys after dark and quick to dip on the knocks. Now back to the pack. The number one comes after the Mac. Round table in the grunt. We're a better team at. No
From a quarter pound, shave it down to a gram. Celebrate the reparations, roll the L with your man. Do it right, maybe do it to death. Your crew at night inhale grandpa's breath. Blow a log of that rainbow chip. Caught in the fog, this ain't the same old shit. It takes X amount of dollars to get right. Caught in the haze, now sit tight. Caught in the haze, now sit tight.
Yeah, I hear music out there.
Yeah, we back, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was Slow Burn, my man Jimmy, you know what I'm saying, and myself on that joint. You can get that joint. It's available on all platforms under Roundtable Productions. It's also on the compilation. Make sure you check out the compilation of Volume 1 joint, you know what I'm saying? It's still crazy, and it's a bunch of crazy songs on there other than that, you know what I'm saying? So make sure you check that out, you know what I mean?
Well, you gotta send that over here then, bro. We need to get
Listen.
that on Feed the Streets Radio, sir.
Listen, yo.
Yeah, man.
I'm going to send it.
Yeah, drop that jump to me. You got it now. So
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, look, man, we had a dope show tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
man.
appreciate
Just
you.
chilling, man. I like
Appreciate you
Roundtable
staying to
Talk,
come on
man.
the joint, yo. You know what I'm saying? We chill.
I've been like the show,
Yeah.
man. I appreciate you having me, man. I've been saying I'm gonna get up here
Charlotte,
for
I
the
gotta come
longest.
on y'all joint.
Oh, definitely,
You know what I'm saying?
definitely.
I gotta come on y'all joint.
Yes,
Say
sir.
a shot.
Hey, salute.
Yeah. So look, you know what I'm saying? Let people know where they can find you real quick. Oh. Let the people know where they can find you real quick online and everything like that.
Missy Elliott.
Oh shit. Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying? Let the people know where they can find you at, man.
Brooklyn Joker, man. I ain't even gonna lie. If you Google me, you gonna see every platform I'm on, cause that's my name on everything. And we got the Feed the Streets donations coming. You know what I mean? We got our own Cash App for Feed the Streets Radio.
Okay.
Where we gonna be taking donations and funds for the promotions. What happened?
Oh, no.
Okay. And yeah, you just Google Brooklyn Joker and everything you need to reach me on to come up there.
No, that's a fact, yo. So look, you know what I'm saying? She said we got 10 minutes left, but we're not gonna take her the whole 10. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Anybody you want to shout out?
Nah, shout out you for having me on the show for one, you know.
No, for
And
sure.
two, Shout out to the whole Power by Virginia family. You know how we do. Shout out to all the listeners out there listening. Shout out to my partner Big Kev, who was here earlier, and we had to take care of our business. You know what I mean? He gonna have the show ready for y'all tomorrow.
Sure.
I'm not gonna be there. Have a engagement in Atlanta, pardon me. I gotta be down there for the weekend, so I'm out of here in the morning. But you know, make sure y'all tune in tomorrow. It's gonna be a dope show for real.
Oh yeah, look, before I get off, July 8th, Spit and Spar.
Oh yeah, back with another one.
Back with another Spit and Spar. You know what I'm saying?
I will be in the building.
Make sure you hitting up the people here at Power by Virginia to try, and you know what I'm saying, so we can tell you who to get your name in there, to go ahead and do what you gotta do to try to be a part of the show. You know what I'm saying?
I heard the slot prices. It wasn't crazy. It
was the slot prices wasn't crazy. It was something simple. You know what I'm saying? So like, niggas really want to get up there, they could get up there.
Man, come show yourself, yo.
Or not just come there and watch the show, yo. It's dope.
You be surprised who come out to see the new talent. You know what I mean? I can't call no names out, but it's people that look for new talent so that they can introduce you to people that's looking for new talent, if you know what I mean.
Right.
The middlemen, so to say, A&Rs and all of that, they be out in their local areas looking at stuff like Spit and Spar. So come with your best, man, and hope for the best.
Trust, because you never know who's there, yo. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be a lot of podcasters there. There's going to be a bunch of people there, you know what I'm saying? Promoters, you know what I'm saying? Looking for somebody to put a show on at the joint.
Right, just don't be scared, man. Come promote yourself, man.
Take the opportunity, yo, whichever one it may be.
Come promote yourself, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So, look, we about to get out of here. I think everybody that's watching, everybody that's commenting, everybody that's sharing and is going to watch. Shout out to Lyle for having Power by Virginia.
You already.
You know what I'm saying? Happy birthday to his wife. He out with his wife right now. That's why he not in here tonight. You know what I'm saying? So
and happy belated to him. You know?
Yeah, and happy birthday to him. His birthday was Sunday or Monday. You know what I'm saying? His birthday was Monday on Juneteenth. You know what I'm saying? So
Juneteenth.
Happy birthday to him. You know what I'm saying? Next week I won't be here. You know what I'm saying? So be ready for the 100th episode in July.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Yeah, shout out to the 100.
It's going to be a crazy episode, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. Milestones. You know we love milestones around here.
Listen, I put in a lot of work, yo. From where it started to where it's at now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I put in a lot of work, yo.
Definitely.
I got a calendar that's booked all the way until October.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's what's up.
You know, so I'm just chilling, yo. Like I'm
just following suit, man.
I'm just getting in
hey, what we call it?
Really do it.
Yeah, man. When you blessed and you know you blessed, and that voice is talking to you, you just walk the walk. That's it. Walk the walk. Other people gonna talk, but that's man. That's not God. They can't hear God talking to you. Only you can hear God talking to you.
That's a fact, yo. That's a fact, yo. So look, like I said, no show next week. We'll come back in July with the 100 episode show. So until then, yo, I'ma holler at y'all. We out. Peace.
Peace.
Powered by Virginia. Radio.